Time has the power to make you very objective and at the same time influence your subjective interpretation, you know, or your subjective ideas about something. Time can also make you from a social person to an antisocial person very easily, I think. It starts with some sort of realization. It starts with some sort of realization. It starts with some sort of understanding of the society. Okay. I think, I don't know, but it's like people of my age, they don't, no, this is, yeah, let me just finish the thought. I'm just going to finish the thought. Anyways, people of my age, I don't know, some of them have antisocial behavior, some of them have social behavior. Um, but where does this antisocial behavior come from? Well, that's the question, isn't it? I think one becomes antisocial when he's too shy, or the person who is antisocial is has so many internal conversations that you know that are not shared with a real human being. Once you're out of communication for a long period of time, I think you start to grow some sort of antisocial behavior, which is, you know, to be reserved or way too much reserved. And you don't want to go out in public. I don't want to go out in public. I don't want to meet people right now in my life. I don't want to be associated with the people. I think, and also it comes from trial and error. Like you try to find some people who you want to share time with, but then you realize like, nope, not worth time. And then probably because you started off with books and you started with cinema, so you found some sort of a friend there. Like you feel, oh, these directors, these poets, these writers, I relate to them and not these people around me. You start to look down upon people that are, because you engaged with, in order for a film to be made and to be screened and to be produced, it takes some sort of a vision. So now you're comparing that vision versus, the people who are around you. So of course there's going to be a drastic, there's going to be this comparison, which you're not, you start to compare what you read and see with what you have in your life. And that's sad, of course. Like, you cannot not compare people. And that's again something that I don't like, comparisons. I think that's one of the reason why I become antisocial, is because I don't like comparisons. And day in and day out, I see comparisons. For example, somebody close to me saying, oh, look at him, look at what he's doing, look at what she's doing. And I get like, I think you get what I'm trying to say here. So comparisons is again one thing. And then now it's been like it's been a long time since, I haven't, even though I talk to people like on and off, it never feels like I'm talking. Like, no matter how hard I try to just share what I want to share, it just clouds my mind, I think. Or some sort of there's been some sort of a birth of some sort of a behavior in me which does not allow me to just, you know, have, let's say, a normal conversation. So when I go outside now, I'm more of hesitant, or I'm just looking away, or just trying to avoid any situation where some sort of a social interaction could exist. And I think it's a common behavior in the realm of art or creativity. So if you're one of those who feels bad about being antisocial, don't be. I think it's fine. It's just one of those things, one of those periods, one of those phases in your life where, you know, you're so drawn to something which is, let's say, not said, which is unspoken, unheard, or not in the trend, or not in the realm of, the public socialization, whatever. It's not in that sphere. And as long as your purpose is not inclined with, with if your purpose is not inclined to get benefit out of, let's say, some sort of a, you're not attracted by what's relevant in society right now, or what's new, what's a hot topic, or these kind of things. If you just do away with that, I think then comes a time when you can cultivate something new. I think that's where fresh ideas come from. As a writer myself, I mean, I write for a living. I've realized the impact of social media on my work. I've realized, like, in order to create something new and authentic, you've got to take a break from all of that socially existing, manipulative world, or a world that is so set to define its existence by being on social media. Too much of anything is bad. And I think, yeah, social media could do the same thing. I don't know, I'm just talking whatever's coming in my mind. I hope it's not nonsense, and I hope it makes sense, at least to some degree. This is what happens when, you haven't talked in a long time, and here I'm burdening you with my, I don't know if anything, whatever I say makes sense. I want to say a lot, but then I'm so like I want to I want to do a lot. I want to say a lot, but then there's so many internal struggles or battles that there's no room for clarity anymore in my thoughts. So if you're also going through the same thing, just know this, that other people are too.